Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here today to practice English with me. Let's take a slow and relaxing approach. You can listen, repeat, shadow my voice, and feel confident as you speak. Don't rush. Take your time. This is your space to learn English step by step. Today, we're going to talk about something very simple but also very useful. How to describe your day in English. It might seem like a small topic, but it's actually one of the best ways to improve your fluency, because your day is real. It's something that happens to you every single day. You know it well. You don't have to invent anything or imagine a complicated story. You already have all the information. It's your life. When you talk about your day, you're practicing real English. The kind of English you can use in everyday conversations, with friends, coworkers, classmates, or even strangers. You can say what time you wake up, what you eat for breakfast, where you go, what you do, and how you feel. These are real-life things. And when you speak about real life, your brain starts thinking in English instead of translating from your native language. That's the magic of daily routine sentences. They're simple, but they help you build confidence. You begin to speak more naturally. You make fewer mistakes. You stop worrying about grammar so much, and you start focusing on communication, saying what you mean clearly and calmly. Let's imagine something for a moment. What did you do today? You don't need to panic or search for words. You can answer easily because you've practiced. You can say something like, I woke up at 7, I went to work, I had coffee and answered emails. In the evening, I made dinner and watched TV. That's a full, clear conversation. Nothing complicated. But it's real communication. And that's your goal. Even if you're not in an English class, even if you don't have anyone to talk to, you can still practice speaking English. How? By talking about your day. You can do it alone in your room. You can do it in the car, in the shower, or while walking. Just describe what you did, what you're doing, or what you'll do later. What did I do today? What time did I wake up? What did I eat? Where did I go? What did I do in the evening? These questions are perfect. They help you practice vocabulary and build habits for thinking in English. You can do this in the morning to talk about yesterday or in the evening to review your day. You can even record yourself and listen back. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry about sounding perfect. Just speak. The key is to keep it simple. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. 1 sentence today, 2 tomorrow, and soon you'll be telling full stories in English. Let's start together, step by step, word by word, 1 real sentence at a time. Let's begin with the morning, because morning is a very special part of the day. It sets the tone for everything that comes after. If you start your day calm, positive, and focused, everything feels better. So let's talk about your morning routine in English. You can repeat after me, like shadowing. Try to copy the rhythm, the tone, the feeling. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. Sometimes I wake up earlier, around 6:30 when I have a lot to do. If I sleep late, I feel tired the next morning. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my day. I like to take a deep breath and stretch my arms and legs. Then I sit up slowly and get out of bed. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I brush slowly and carefully for 2 minutes. Then I wash my face with cold water. It helps me feel awake. Sometimes I take a quick shower, especially if I feel sleepy. When I shower, I like to play soft music or listen to something in English. After my shower, I dry off and put on my clothes. I try to wear something clean and comfortable. Sometimes I wear jeans and a t-shirt, but if I have a meeting or class, I wear something a bit more formal. Next, I go to the kitchen and prepare my breakfast. I usually eat something simple like toast, eggs, and fruit. Sometimes I have cereal with milk and a banana. If I have more time, I make an omelet or oatmeal. I like to eat slowly so I can enjoy my food. I drink coffee most mornings, but sometimes I drink green tea because it feels light and fresh. While eating, I sometimes watch a short video or check the news. Other days, I just enjoy the quiet and listen to the birds outside. Before I leave the house, I check my phone. I look at the time and read my messages. I check my calendar to see if I have any meetings or appointments. I pack my bag with everything I need: my phone, notebook, keys, and water bottle. Then I put on my shoes and go out the door. Now, let's listen to a short story about a morning routine. You can listen first, then pause and repeat after each line to practice your pronunciation. In the morning, I usually wake up around 7. Sometimes I wake up earlier if I have a lot of things to do. I lie in bed for a few minutes and think about the day ahead. I stretch my arms, yawn a little, and slowly get up. Then I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth for 2 full minutes. After that, I wash my face with cold water. It really helps me wake up. If I still feel sleepy, I take a warm shower. I often listen to relaxing music while I shower. It helps me feel calm and focused. After the shower, I put on clean clothes and check my hair in the mirror. Next, I go into the kitchen and start making breakfast. I usually eat 2 pieces of toast with butter and jam, and sometimes I add a boiled egg. I drink a large cup of coffee. That's very important to me in the morning. While eating, I sit by the window and look outside. Sometimes I hear birds singing, and I enjoy that peaceful moment. Before I leave the house, I check my phone. I look at the time, my to-do list, and my schedule for the day. Then I prepare my bag, making sure I have everything. My phone, my wallet, my notebook, and sometimes a small snack. Finally, I put on my jacket and shoes, open the door, and step outside to begin my day. Every morning is a little different, but I try to follow a good routine. When I start my day with English, I feel more focused. I'm proud of my progress, and I want to keep going. Now, let's move to the afternoon, the middle part of the day. Many people are busy during this time. Some go to work, some go to school, and others stay home to take care of the house or family. Whatever you do, the afternoon is also a great time to practice English. Even if you're busy, you can still listen and repeat for a few minutes. After lunch, I go back to work. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy after eating. I check my emails and answer the important ones first. I often read messages from coworkers or classmates. I usually have 1 or 2 meetings in the afternoon. Sometimes I meet with a client or my manager to talk about tasks. If I work from home, I sit at my desk and open my laptop. I type reports or prepare presentations. I also look at my calendar to see what I need to do next. I like to keep my desk clean and organized. It helps me think clearly. I usually take a short break around 3 o'clock. I make a cup of tea or drink some water. Sometimes I eat a small snack like fruit or biscuit. If I have time, I go for a short walk to get fresh air. Even 10 minutes outside helps me feel better. If the weather is nice, I walk around the block or sit in the sun. When I have free time in the afternoon, I study English. Sometimes I listen to a podcast or watch a short video while walking. Other times, I read a story or article online. I also like to repeat short phrases out loud to practice speaking. Shadowing helps me sound more fluent and natural. Before I finish work, I write down what I did that day. This helps me stay organized and ready for tomorrow. Sometimes I write 1 new word I learned. I like to review my English notebook before I stop for the day. Here's a short afternoon story. You can listen, pause, and repeat after me. After lunch, I usually go back to my desk to continue working. I check my emails and write a to-do list for the afternoon. I often have a video meeting with my team. We talk about what we finished in the morning and what we will do next. The meetings are usually short, about 30 minutes. After the meeting, I take a short break. I walk to the kitchen and make a cup of tea or black coffee. I drink slowly while standing near the window. Sometimes I step outside for fresh air. If I have free time, I use it to study English. I usually listen to something in English or read a short story. Sometimes I watch a video where the speaker talks slowly. I pause the video and repeat the sentences. This is shadowing. It helps me speak more naturally and understand better. Before I stop working, I write down a short summary of what I did. I also write 1 sentence in English to describe how I feel. For example, I might say, I finished all my work today and I feel proud, or I didn't study much today, but I'll try again tomorrow. Writing and speaking like this helps me stay motivated. Now it's your turn. Think about your own afternoon. What do you usually do after lunch? Do you go to work, go to class, stay at home, rest, or study? Try to say a few short sentences. Even 3 or 4 lines is enough. To speak, not to be perfect. In the afternoon, after lunch, I usually take a break at Before the afternoon ends, You can complete those sentences with your own ideas. This kind of simple practice makes a big difference. Now let's move to the evening, a special and peaceful time. Evening is when you slow down, relax, and think about your day. It's also a great moment to practice English in a calm way. I come home around 6 in the evening. I take off my shoes and sit down for a few minutes to rest. Sometimes I watch the news or listen to music to relax. I cook dinner, or if I'm very tired, I order food. I eat dinner at the table with my family. We talk about our day and share stories. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. Sometimes I go for a short walk after eating. Before bed, I read a book or listen to calming music. I take a shower, brush my teeth, and go to bed around 10:30 or 11. Evening is also a perfect time to review your English learning. You can listen to something in English, repeat new words, or write a few sentences about your day. Today, I woke up at 7. I worked hard. I felt tired but happy. I watched a movie in the evening. Now I'm ready to sleep. When you describe your day like that, you're not only learning English, you're living it. You're using English to express real moments from your life. That's what fluency really means. What does your evening look like? What do you usually do before bed? Do you read, watch something, talk with someone, or just relax quietly? Try to describe it out loud in English. You can say it to yourself. You can record your voice. You can even think it silently in English. Every time you do that, you get a little better. You've done great work today. You listened to a full description of a daily routine, morning, afternoon, and evening. You practiced new vocabulary and repeated full sentences. You built real confidence. You're not just studying English from a book. You're using it step by step, one real sentence at a time. Keep practicing. Keep speaking. Keep believing in yourself. The more you describe your daily life in English, the more natural it will feel. And one day, you'll realize that you're not translating anymore. You're just thinking and living in English. Now, take a deep breath. You did it. You completed a full English practice about daily routines. Come back to this kind of lesson often. Each time, you'll understand more, speak more easily, and feel more confident. Great job today. Keep going. You're doing amazing work. See you next time, and remember, one sentence at a time, one day at a time.